Hi Capricorn, welcome to your new love, true love reading for 18. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. All right. Cards almost everywhere. Hold on. Okay. All right, Capricorn. Full disclosure, these have been kind of like, there's been a lot of that Lovers card showing up and the Two of Cups. So, I mean, not a lot, but like say like half. And it's kind of like, oh, people are actually like making connections. Like it's not just dating and kind of learning a few things. It's like we're talking about online relationships and people are willing to wait for each other and move to each other. And, you know, just wow. And then we have Five of Wands. Okay, so we got Five of Wands here for you, Capricorn. This could be dating multiple people and maybe they're wanting exclusivity with you, but you're like, I want to keep options open. And drama or conflict ensues. This could be competition for you and you getting to pick who you would rather or not settle down with, commit to, go in that direction, prioritize, that sort of thing. Three of Swords, and this would explain why not. Okay, all right. Three of Swords, Ace of Cups, the Moon, could be Pisces or Cancer, Ace of Swords, the Hanged Man, this could be Pisces, Ace of Pentacles. All right, Capricorn. So what's this Three of Swords about? What's this Three of Swords? What's this Three of Swords about for Capricorn? Oh, okay, so we've got Pisces or Cancer here, much like right here. And we've got either Aries or, well, it doesn't have to be, but I'm saying that as far as zodiacs go, it could be that. Now, what this is about is someone is pretty broken up, heartbroken, and they're trying to get through it internally. They're really trying to process it and plumb the depths here. They might be talking to someone about helping them through that, or this could be just about them going inward, shutting down, and kind of reclusing themselves and being withdrawn to re-establish some order or sense of control in their lives. The one thing about this person, Capricorn, is that when they fall in love, they really fall in love. Like they fall deeply. So they love love. So this is somebody that has taken a hit recently and they're still processing and trying to grieve and get through it. I want this bigger. Pardon me. There we go. See better. Okay. All right, so what's this Moon about? This is interesting. What's this Moon about? Okay, hold on. What's this Moon about? Stop it. Capricorn, what's this Moon about? Don't bug me. Huh. Okay, so we got Hierophant and Judgment. This could be, you know, Taurus. Okay. It looks like you're going to be the one that is going to be ready to offer the stability and the connection and the commitment and the control, not control, but the sort of the grounding force right now. They're still probably going to be in review. They might be having some karmic ties they got to clean up, or it could be that they are still dealing with past issues. They have some subconscious stuff coming up. They are in review. This is all about karmic stuff coming up and ending for them. There's been a pause, but not forward movement for them. It's not that they're stuck, it's that they're exhausted. So I think the past has come home to roost for them, and there's a lot to process for them. They've just taken a hit emotionally because they do fall hard when they fall. And so they're still processing that. They're really trying to examine their past and make sure that they don't repeat it. And the bad parts anyway. Because when they love, and it hurts. What's this Ace of Swords about? What's this Ace of Swords? Ooh, look at this. Three aces. I just noticed that. Hold on. What is that? Three aces. Oh, small success. Yay. I don't like hitting the jackpot. That's pretty cool. Okay. All right. What's this Ace of Swords about? Three aces. Holy cow. See what I mean? See, this is not light. This is not light. We got the Hierophant. We got the 3 or 4 major arcana here for the clarifying. Like this is not a lofty kind of superficial, lighthearted, something with brevity. This is like you guys are getting in there. You're going the distance. This is a soulmate connection here. shouldn't say soulmate. I'm saying there's a lot of karma at play here. That's what I should say. All right. What's this Ace of Swords about for Capricorn? This Ace of Swords about for Capricorn. Aha. All right. I think that you're able to see. I think you cut to the chase, honestly, and you're quick to cut things off, or it's like you can see things clearly and offer a balanced perspective, but at the same time, you might be quick to cut things off and move on, just in general. That might be a pattern with you. It's not like you're mean-spirited. You just don't have time for anything that's not going to serve what you want. Like you don't waste time on things like that. It's pointless. You're like, well, yeah, but just move on, or just, no, let's just cut that out. Like it's a practical approach. That's what I mean to say. It's a practical approach. It could be that you cut things off in the name of trying to find balance or restore order. You might pull back or withdraw or not engage to sort of take a practical approach. Maybe there's you can start to feel overwhelmed, so you do pull back and you might cut things off prematurely, or you might kind of say cutting words or get kind of snippy or argumentative. Just like there's as far as cutting to the chase, that can offer perspective and a balanced perspective, but it also can kind of be cutting as far as really abrupt or abrasive communication. So that might be something you might need to watch out for, especially if someone's kind of tender-hearted right now and in review of their past. Maybe this is a friendship, because I don't know why somebody that's still grieving and dealing with the heartache is out there dating. So this might be somebody that you know that's a friendship. I mean, or somebody that you know through somebody, because I don't. And yet here we've got conflict, competition. I don't know how that relates yet. I'm still kind of geeking out over these three aces. That's pretty cool. I think they're kind of sensitive, especially if we're talking about a Cancer or Pisces. They might be kind of sensitive and more fluid with their emotions. And so that whole kind of just cutting to the chase style of communication might be an adjustment for them, especially if they're quick to fall in love or they're tender-hearted about things. They're sensitive, because they are in review right now. They are kind of looking at their past, and there's some issues coming up that they're really having to deal with. And it's not lighthearted. This is heavy duty. Again, with the perspective, you offering safety and groundedness, that could be a welcome. Again, with that balanced perspective, that could be something that kind of balances them out from the sort of the depths of the despair, and they're trying to establish some order and control in their life. And then here you come along. This is one of the restrictive cards. If it's not about marriage, it's about restriction and control, because this is a card of stability. The way things have been done is the way things were always going to do things, right? That's what this says. So this is you coming along and maybe offering a balanced perspective. It's like, look, this is very simple. This, that, whatever. And they're like, oh, so it's great for problem solving, but then, the downside is that sometimes it could come across as abrasive or just unfeeling or cold. Anyway, all right, what's this Ace of Pentacles about? So you got the Moon and the Nine of Cups here. So this is, okay, again with, you see this Moon card here and the happiness. Okay, so, wow. Again with the subconscious coming up. So both of these cards are about subconscious issues coming up. And yet we have security with that. Interesting. Huh. You got a stable new beginning based on illusion, deception, confusion, worry, and anxiety about the future. What? Hold on a minute. It could be Pisces or Cancer, like I said. But this is a situational wish that's granted here. I mean, this is like a happy, so honestly, okay. So we got you with this sort of, look, it's very simple, this pragmatic, practical approach. We've got somebody that's still grieving and looking for balance and restoring order in their lives, and they got subconscious issues coming up. However, for right now, the future might be unclear or unknown, but you're happy. You're okay with that. They're okay with that. Yeah, there's something about some kind of connection that is established between the two of you that I don't think either one of you might be interested in what's going to happen in the future and locking it in. I think you're okay with things being unclear. I think you're okay with sort of the fall, like when you fall into love, or that enchantment, that mystery, that whole, I think right now, this is a situational wish. So I think right now, for this kind of situation, for this time being, you're okay with that. The security will come later. I think you in particular are capable of providing that for yourself, so you don't need that from somebody. So this is it's not something you need. It's not something that like you're looking for in somebody else. You've got that for yourself. So this could be a stable, steady new beginning, because why? Well, let's just see where it goes. I'm happy. Are you happy? I'm happy. Like it's almost like no big deal. And yet we have an ace and a major arcana, but it feels like this kind of hands-off approach is kind of fitting. Like we have no idea what's going to happen, but that's okay. We'll figure it out as we go. Right now, let's just keep things, right now it's good, and we'll just kind of figure it out, because again, you with the stability, this is you being able to establish order and control and offer sound, sage advice, or just be very practical about things. And for someone that's kind of dealing with something, they're able to, that would be a welcome change. They tend to get emotional. They tend to wear their heart on their sleeve. So that would be a nice balance. And I don't think you're going to be the only one in service of. I think they're going to have this sort of lighthearted, whimsical element that you will find refreshing. And they might be able to, I feel like they're going to be kind of emotional, and that might help you. Not that you need help, but that might be like, oh, that's nice. Because when you get two people that are like this, sometimes that can be kind of dry. Like you need somebody that's kind of quirky and emotional and kind of cries at mayonnaise or salad dressing commercials and stops for, to feed the horses on the way home with a bag of carrots to keep in their trunk or whatever. You know what I mean? Guilty. So there's a balance here. There's a balance. What's this hangman about? Again, with the Pisces here. What's this hangman about? No pressure. All right. I think that they are not going to be pressuring for security. I think it's going to be a welcome reprieve. I think they have a lot going on that they're managing right now, and their focus is not going to be on security or stability. They don't need that. So this is pretty cool, because you've got two situations here where you don't need security from them and they don't need it from you. However, and this is things like, we don't know what's going to happen in the future, but things are going good right now. Like we're happy. And this is someone that's like, I got a lot going on right now. I don't need anything locked down or stable right now. I'm fine with things happening the way they happen. So that's kind of cool. Like you don't see it play out that way usually. Usually there's someone wanting to, the way it's been going is someone's wanting to get in there and someone's like, I'm not ready yet. So this is someone's going through it. They're like, hey, I'm kind of going through this. I'm doing a thing. I got a lot going on right now. Not looking for anything serious, solid, or stable. I don't need that. I got my own thing. I'm okay. Let's just keep things kind of hands off and light. I'm good with that. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And we've got that also reflected right here, that things are fine the way they are. Things don't need tweaking. The way they're going, there's solid stability. There's stability and security in that. It's not like, oh, we've got a fortress we've got to build and invest for it. No, it's like, we're good. We've got this agreement. We're solid. We're good. And things are unsure. Well, that's okay. We'll create it as we go. That's what this says. We'll create it as we go. We're happy. It's fine. It's fine. You know why I like this right here too? I like this because this is not someone that is like, that is staying stuck. I think this is someone that's taking responsibility for their emotions. They're like, look, I'm kind of a hot mess right now. Mine's like a bag of cats. Sometimes I'm like nuttier than squirrel turds. I don't make sense sometimes. I'm in the throes of this. It would be irresponsible of me to make things out more than they are. So I like your company. I like being around you, but I got a lot going on that I'm trying to manage. I got work. I got this. I got that. I'm dealing with stuff emotionally, but I do want to be around you. So, but I'm not looking for this. We need to keep things, hands off. We need to just see what happens. Let's just see what happens, right? And it ends up, and here we got that right here. So that's reflected right here, because I was like, how the hell is a moon stable? Well, it's because For right now, that works. Both of you are okay with sort of a hands-off, let's see where it goes approach. Pretty cool. You're stable, they're in review. Things are very simple from your perspective. They're still working that out, but it works. There's somehow you find common ground with that. Capricorn. Yes. Okay. The caution here for this Capricorn is saying be careful of over controlling or managing something, because you actually are quite good at that. You can kind of cut, like I said, cut to the chase and see what works, what doesn't, what makes sense, what doesn't. Let's go here. It's very simple for you. Because of that, people with that leadership quality, they have a tendency to maybe micromanage or overmanage something. In the name of stability, or just because, well, that's just easy for me. I'm just good at it. So let's just This is saying that the sum is great. Well, the sum can be greater than its parts, but the sum isn't anything without the parts. So things are going to happen as they happen, and I think you're both okay with that. Just because you can see this person's issues clearly and it's very simple, you're emotionally removed. So of course you're going to be able to do that. This still has to be their process to get through. So as much as you might want to help or just go, look, it's very simple, that's not going to work with them. So they have to go through this whole transformative process. That might be a source of like, all right, this, a frustration for you just because it might seem very simple to you. All right. What else for Capricorn? What else for Capricorn? Take a leap of faith. Really? I don't think that's a stretch for you. I don't know. I don't see that being an issue for you. Interesting. I feel like you're like, okay, yeah. I feel like it's very simple for you. Interesting. Okay, take a leap of faith. All right. That one has me a bit stumped because I don't feel like you're worried about it. Because honestly, I think this is why I don't feel, because I don't think you feel insecure. So I don't know that there need to be like this leap of faith here. I think things are very simple. You're interested in the person. They're going through something. You're going to let them work it out. We're good with that. They're in agreement. We're good. I'm okay with things being unclear in the future. I'm fine. So for this to say take a leap of faith, maybe it's the other person. We do have the Hierophant here. Is it the other person that needs to take a leap of faith? But here again, their process is their process. I don't know. That one's got me a little stymied here. I don't think I'm always leery of like this getting short-circuited for someone or shortcut, because you're just going to end up revisiting it later if you don't clear it out, Capricorn. Change the scenery. Fine. There is an element to you being so stable, solid, and secure that you might be waiting for this person, and it's like that might be why you want to kind of hurry things up and help them figure it out with this right here, instead of letting them complete their own process or transformation, all that. So as far as change the scenery, this could be just like, all right, time to get a hobby or distract yourself while this person's, if you want for this person, it might be taking longer than you think it should, or that you'd be like, what's the big deal? So this could say, keep yourself busy. Might be another minute or two. Might need to find something to keep you busy, or a new hobby, or just keep yourself active to where you're not falling down the rabbit hole with this person. I still don't know what's this. Is that, I thought this was about competition for you, but I think it might be frustration or conflict about this situation with this person. For as much as maybe there's a stability and not knowing what's going to happen, you're fine with it. You still would like to know that something's going to happen, instead of this sort of waiting and seeing. It's like, okay, yeah, we're now together and we're going to wait and see together. It's not like I'm waiting and seeing for you, like I'm waiting for you. It's like we're together and we're going to see what's going to happen. It's not like I'm waiting to be able to get to you and then we'll see. Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Put this here. Okay, so, well, okay. One of the things that could come up in your relationship is a power struggle. Newsflash, that happens in every relationship. Everybody has that power struggle. This could be what this is about right here. So it's very interesting because as much as it's, you know, this whole we don't need an agenda thing right now, like we're unsure about the future, it's fine, it works. This right here, all this right here, this leap of faith, now it's kind of, it almost speaks to it being a source of frustration after a while though. So while you're like, okay, it's very simple, I want this person, but this could be indicative of a power struggle. Working on some issues. This could be an issue that repeatedly comes up because things, again, we've got, this could be them talking to you about restoring order. And this is also order, control, stability. So figuring things out, solving them, cutting to the chase is second nature to you. But again, this speaks to a power struggle. Someone going, now, wait a minute, I want to do it my own way. They might be very emotional. They might be very, you know what I mean? So it's like, no, I want to do it. It's almost like when you got your little one and they're like, I do it. Could be that. Just saying. Not that this is going to be a childish relationship. It's just that might be one of the issues that come up is you having to let them do them. Like do what they do when they do it. All right. Just saying, Capricorn. Okay. All right. I hope this was helpful. It's kind of an interesting dynamic. On many levels it works, but this whole power struggle thing, like you figuring them out and then just handing it to them, that's not going to work for them. They need to come to their own conclusions in their own time. You have that gifted ability to be able to see things for what they are. You're very discerning. I think they feel first and kind of figure it out later. So as always, there's a balance, right? Okay, Capricorn, I hope this was helpful, if not long-winded, right? I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.